Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taylor. I post all sorts of fitness and lifestyle videos and I come out with a new one every week. So if you want to see those in your subscription box, you can hit that subscribe button down below. I'm pointing on both sides because I can never remember which one it's on when I'm filming. So we're going to jump straight into this video. So this video is all about warm-ups and cool downs, which are two very, very important parts of a workout and sometimes get a little neglected, especially when you're at home. So wanted to do a whole video about them and kind of talk about my routines for both of them and, you know, how to put them into yours. So first up is a warm-up. So at the gym, this is a lot easier because you usually are just, I just jump straight onto a cardio machine. So I jump straight onto a treadmill or a stair climber or something. At home, if you're like me, you don't have that option. So getting creative and coming up with new things. But the whole point of a warm-up like that is to basically just wake your muscles up. If you're like me and you are working out at the end of a day, or if you're working out first thing in the morning, you're going from a state of, not moving at all, to suddenly like doing all of these like strength exercises. And so the point of a warm-up is to kind of gradually, acclimate your muscles to that kind of, hey, we're doing stuff now, get ready. And also just really important to kind of start moving everything around, reduce a risk of injury. When your muscles are warm and your blood has been flowing, you are less likely to injure yourself, and avoiding injury is always the goal. Always the most important thing is to not get yourself hurt while working out. So starting off with some sort of cardio warm-up, I like to do a mix of exercises that are, no weight, relatively low impact, maybe a little bit of jumping, but not too much during my warm-ups, just to kind of wake everything up, get heart rate up, and then I can, move on into the next part of my exercise. The next thing I do, and this can kind of be folded into the cardio part of the warm-up, is getting in some basic stretches. Once again, this is a whole thing to prevent injury. So trying to, loosen up muscles so that they are less likely to tear during the actual workout. Basically just any sort of stretch, but what we're going to want to do here is more movement-based stretches. So technical term for that is called a dynamic stretch, and basically that is just, instead of getting into a stretch and holding it for an extended period of time, you are literally just like kind of swinging into the motion basically, or just like moving through that stretching range of motion, but without holding it. It's going to loosen up your muscles, but it is not going to impact your workout at all. So there's going to be no negative impacts from the stretching, which there can be sometimes if you static stretch, which is the holding the stretches. If you do that before a heavy lifting workout, which you probably aren't doing at home anyways, but still good to know. If you are doing a heavier weight workout and you're trying to really, really focus on strength and, strength gains, static stretching is going to hurt that a little bit. Whereas dynamic stretching and like movement-based stretching, you're golden. It's not going to have any sort of negative impact. So that is the extent of my warm-up. So that typically, all in all, will take anywhere from like 5 to 7 minutes as my warm-up to, get into things. And then on the other end of things, after I've completed my full workout, there's a cool down. And so for me, a cool down is just a lot of stretching. That is basically just trying to get your muscles back. So when you're working out, you are, things are moving around, things are getting worked and stretched and tightened and all of that. And basically the point of static stretching is to kind of bring everything back into those proper lengths, make sure that everything is good to go, and it is going to help prevent soreness going forward, and it is going to prevent you from like losing any flexibility. So if you're doing a lot of like movements that require you to like be tightening a certain muscle, if you're not stretching it out at the end, that muscle is going to lose some of its flexibility as it gets stronger. So if you're trying to keep a balance of both, you want to do a little bit of both. So you want to kind of end your workouts on a static stretch. It is also a great way to get your heart rate to come back down so that you are not just, finishing a workout, finishing something really, really high exertion, and then just like going straight to doing nothing. It is, as the warm up is getting your body used to moving, the cool down is getting your body used to being back at, you know, a more resting state. And so super, super important as far as kind of cooling everything down, as the name implies. Now that we have had this whole spiel, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my workout, and I'm going to give you guys footage of my warm up and my cool down so that you can use it for your own workouts. Let's go. And that is it. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time that I post a new video. And I will see you guys next week for next week's video. Bye.